People that don't want to hear the truth, hey, when you pray to the Lord, you lay down and you praying to JC and all these different idols, the Lord ain't hearing none of that shit. Because the Lord told you in Jeremiah also, I think it's 11th chapter, he said, lift up not a prayer for this people, you know? Why did he say that? Because they don't want to hear him. So the Most High ain't hearing you if you don't want to hear him.
That's right.
See? You got it.
And why is that, man? Because you pretty much in the ways of the world, man. You like the brother brought out earlier. Matter of fact, go ahead and get there.
You should read that there, right?
And 4. Yeah,
Yep, we're going back to verse 4, Proverbs 28, verse 4. They that forsake the Lord praise the wicked.
Right. They that forsake the law praise the wicked, man. And the quick precept on that. St. John 8:44.
Yep.
Ye are of your father the devil,
Yep.
and the lust of your father ye will do. And that's just, so if you out here, you forsaking the law, you worshiping the wicked because you out here living like the devil would have
Yep.
to live, man. Hey, the devil say, hey man, hey, cut your beards.
Yep.
Those are unsightly.
Yep.
You're going baldy,
Yep.
bald it on out. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, women, hey, be out here, live your life, man.
Yep.
Be what's the word? Sexually liberated. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying?
Yep.
Hey, these is all ways of the devil, man. So you
Yep.
following right after him, man.
Yep.
You following after his ways.
Yep.
And I'm gonna finish it out. And the lust of your father you will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in truth, because there is no truth in him. Right, man. This man is a murderer. He a liar, man. Hey, obviously he a liar, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But y'all choose to follow after him, man.
Yep.
That's the man. That's your daddy, man. You do what daddy tell you to do. Daddy Esau.
You know what's heavy about that too, before you continue on? That shows you that Esau's line go back to Cain.
Yep.
That show you that. He was a murderer from the beginning. The first murderer was Cain.
That's right.
Showing you that that devil, that's where his line go back to. You see? You got any more?
Finish it out.
Yep, you got it.
He speaketh of, when he speaketh a lie, he speaketh his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. Right, man. So you believe in the father of lies, man.
Yep.
You know, that's a title that the Lord gave these people, man.
Yep.
The border of wickedness,
Yep,
the father of lies. You know what I'm saying? And Jake looking at this nigga like, oh yeah, he know the way.
Yep.
He gonna lead me to salvation, man.
The father lies gonna lead me to righteousness.
Right. He gonna show me the right way, the correct way to walk. Come on, man. And this is what our people trust in.
Yep.
And it's obvious that you trust in him because you don't trust in the words of Yahweh
That's right.
Shem Yahweh Shah.
That's right.
It's plain and simple to see, man. Or else you see, we have droves of people
Yep.
out here. Bro, seeking at the words of the Lord, man.
Yep.
You know?
That's right. That's right.
You got something?
Yeah, we can go back.
But it's a
Or you can hold it. We gonna jump back into it. Yep. It's probably gonna come back around. The Spirit watch. This is back in Isaiah 30. We'll eat off this a little bit. Isaiah 30 and verse 2. It says, "That walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth."
Right, man. You go down into Egypt. Hey, we in Egypt too, are we not?
Yep.
Hey, the Lord's calling out in Egypt. He calling out all around the world, man. But hey, Jake still won't inquire at the mouth of the Lord, man. Keep going.
To strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
Right, man. They strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, man. Hey, man. So hey, as long as America's in power, shit. Hey, we in power,
Yep.
man. Hey, niggas, you got niggas out here singing, "I'm proud to be an American," man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's the spirit that our people come in, man. But read that one more time. I got a quick precept.
Yep, I got two coming behind you too. You got something?
Yeah, and that's crazy, man, because you know that Yahweh Shah is the shadow of good things to come, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying, in the book of Hebrews. So when you look at this shadow of Egypt, what's the shadow of the come from Egypt? The same thing that was in the past. You know what I'm saying? That which is was shall come back around again. Roughly paraphrasing.
It's so heavy what you said there. I'm gonna hold the two precepts so let the brother bring his. Going into Egypt. Egypt is very important. In Egypt, that word there is great symbolism throughout the scriptures. That word is used all the time. You got it?
Read that verse 2 again.
Yep.
One more time.
This is Isaiah 30 and 2. It says, "That walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth."
Right, man. Well, they trust in Egypt. Well, here it is. The Lord's in Egypt. He's calling out to his people, but they ain't asking at the mouth of the Lord. Keep going.
It says to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
Right, man, because, hey, that shadow is a representation of that covering, man, like I told you in the first. In Isaiah 30 and 1, man, that's a representation of covering, man. You know what I'm saying? So, but instead of choosing the covering of the Lord, they choose the covering of the devil, man. And I'm going to get this to back that up. This is Psalm 36 and 7. "How excellent is thy loving kindness, O Yahweh! Therefore the children of men put their trust under the shadow of thy wings." But instead of y'all choosing the shadow of the wings of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, by coming back unto him, you choose the complete opposite, the shadow of Egypt, which is this spiritual Egypt right now, man. It's even on your money, man. The devil puts it in your face, man, this spiritual Egypt.
Yep.
It's like
Are you good? Let's prove that. Give me 2 precepts. One brother hold for me Exodus 20. We'll start at 1 down to 2, and then another brother hold for me showing you Egypt in the scriptures. Give me 2nd Ezra 1 and verse 7.
Got the Exodus 20.
Yep, and you hold that, and then 2nd Ezra 1 and verse 7, showing you how Egypt is used in the scriptures. You see?
This is 2nd Ezra 1 and verse 7.
Yep.
Am I not even that he brought them out of the land of Egypt from the house of bondage?
From the house of bondage.
So like, am I not even that I brought them out of the land of Egypt from the house of bondage? But they have provoked me unto wrath and have despised my counsels.
Yep. So Egypt is the house of bondage, which we're back in there again. We know Deuteronomy 28:68. We were going to Egypt again, meaning we were going into bondage again. So we see that being used all over again. Isaiah 30. That you trust in the shadow of Egypt. You trust in bondage, meaning you trust in your oppressors. You don't trust in the Most High. You trust in your oppressors. Priest said it all the time. He said it a few weeks ago. He said, how the hell are you going to think that the people that got you in captivity are going to save you? And it's heavy when he say that. How can you believe that a so-called white man going to come back and save you? You see what I'm saying? For you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans.
Hey, if God was white, then that means slavery was justified.
That's right.
Hey, because look, well, we know the opposite to be true, that the Lord's a so-called black man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, hey, that means the opposite is true, man.
Yep.
Hey, the slavery of the Israelites was the slavery of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans was against the program that the Lord had set up, the way it's originally supposed to be set up. But because of our sins, that's what brought that upon us, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So we understand that the Lord is going to avenge himself for us, man.
Yep. Yep. Because he will save his people from their sins. So if his people was the Edomites, the Idumeans, the white man, that means we would be assed out.
Right.
Yep.
Hey, it's like, yeah, man. Hey,
The kingdom would have already, the kingdom would have already came.
The king would already
Hey,
came.
this would be the kingdom, man.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that? This would be the kingdom, man.
This is a shitty ass
GMO
kingdom.
foods,
Yep.
fucking
Whores and sluts.
fucking man.
The air being polluted with the chemtrails.
Yeah, you couldn't get it out. Yeah, man.
All the filters in this place. Hey, transgenders. You know,
Whole movement.
man. This is a shitty kingdom. You got something, bro?
Yeah,
You
I
gotta
just
bring-
want to go into, our people trusting in our enemies, man. Our enemies, right here, the scriptures say what our enemies want to do to us. It says, this is Psalms 82 and 83 and 2. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up their head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
Break it down, bro.
Right. I mean, how you gonna trust in our enemies, man? Right now it's Esau. I mean, all these other nations are our enemies because they put us in captivity as well, and they're all against us. But and down here, if I keep on reading on, it's gonna say all the nations are against us. But how you gonna put your trust in this Edomite, man, when all he's done is destroy you?
Yep.
Through these jabs,
Yep.
through slavery,
Yep.
especially slavery, man. They destroyed y'all, man. They made y'all forget who y'all's heritage was.
Yep.
Made y'all forget who you were as a people.
Yep.
I mean, y'all were completely done.
Hey, and even after slavery, man.
Even after
When Jake tried to make himself a little bit comfortable, Black Wall Street, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what Esau do? Hey, Esau said, nah, man, get this shit up out of here, man.
Yep.
You niggas ain't gonna be living better than us, man. It was another place. It was in I want to say somewhere in South Carolina, man, where Jakes was doing good. And
Here.
They came through.
It was here.
Burnt it down. Durham too. God, matter of fact, yeah. So it just to show you, hey, this devil, he ain't had no rest for you. Hey, he spoke to people with a continual wrath, man. You know what I'm saying?
If I can say too, but even before, what we said, we brought up slavery, we brought up even after slavery, but before slavery, man, because slavery is not just, and of course slavery started and transatlantic slave trade was in the 1800s.
Yep.
But what? There was a 400-year period that built up to the transatlantic slave trade.
Yep.
How you think? Who you think was here before?
So-called Native
Yeah, we was brought over here. The so-called Native Americans, the so-called Seminole Indians, and the so-called Hispanic tribes. Y'all were all dwelling here.
Yep.
Y'all had to get slaughtered for the road to be paved for the transatlantic slave trade for the other Israelites to be brought over here, man. This is all one big thing that happened. They want you to believe that this is a separate thing that happened. 3 separate events. Nah, this was all planned.
All the destruction of Israel.
Exactly.
And what's heavy too about what you're saying, bro, is when you look up the Arab slave trade, that was a few hundred years before the transatlantic slave trade. The Arab slave trade brought all you jakes on the other side of the world. That's why we got some of our people in the Philippines and China, all in Southwest Asia, all through the Arabian Peninsula. We got jakes all over there because they was taken over there by the Arab slave trade. And then you also had the Dutch and the Native American slave trade. You see? So all these different slave trades is what Deuteronomy 28 and 68 is talking about. It ain't just talking about the triangle trade, you know? It's talking about all the different slave trades that took Jake everywhere they went. You got it.
And Salaki, just to double back on the brother's point, man, I was watching last night that you literally have underground cities in the U.S. Like right now, Lake Martin in Alabama, there was like a predominantly so-called black community, destroyed it and made it to the lake. Forsyth, Georgia. It was a predominantly black community, destroyed it and made it to the lake to the point to where there are still churches and buildings in that lake to this day, man. Going back to the brother's point.
Heaven. It's heaven.
But you trust in this man.
Yep.
You trust yourself in his power, man. The things that he can do.
Yep.
Get that again?
Yep.
Or you got something else?
I just had that's around 12 and 10.
I'll hold
Oh,
off on
we'll
that.
hold off on that. Yeah. Matter of fact, if you can pick up from here Isaiah 30, and we will read from 7 down to 12. You can pick up Isaiah 30, 7 to 12. We're gonna read from 7 to 12, and we about to get there. That's the spirit. Yep. So you can start it back at 7. Isaiah 30 and 7.
It's Isaiah chapter 30, verse 7.
Yep.
For the Egyptians shall help. For the Egyptians shall help in vain.
Which the modern day Egyptians are the Edomites, which they're the modern day oppressors. Egypt, synonymous with bondage. That's who got you in bondage. So your modern day oppressors, which are the Edomites, which are the modern day Egyptians, they're gonna do what?
For the Egyptians shall help in vain.
So when they give you stimulus checks, you know, when they give you incentives to take the jab, you know, when they ultimately come,
Lottery.
Krispy Kreme donuts, whatever Jake could be, you know, tricked by, the wiles of the devil. When they do these things for you, when they give you EBT, when they give you Section 8, see, it goes on and on and on and on. When they give you all these goodies, the scriptures tell you that a gift destroyeth the what?
Heart.
The heart.
That's
You see?
right.
So when they give you all these things, it says the Egyptians are gonna do what?
For the Egyptians shall help in vain.
All of it is in vain. You see? You got it, bro. Yep.
Quick one. This is Lamentations 4 and 17. As for us, our eyes have yet failed for our vain help. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
You got it, bro.
Hey, that's plain and simple, man.
Yep.
Hey, you watching for a nation that can't save you,
Yep.
man. Esau can't save you. You know, he promoting himself as the leader of the world, but here it is, he finna get taken down.
Yep.
So who gonna save him from the Lord, man? You know what I'm saying?
himself,
But you looking for him to save you.
Yep.
Nah, man, you gonna get thrust through right with his head.
It's heavy. Hey, Esau supposed to save you, and that's what Jake believe in him. And it's really funny.
But he has no
comical.
salvation.
Yeah, and also the fact that his economic system is failing. Esau, the dollar is weak as hell. You see, his economic system and his systems of government, all of them are falling right now. Babylon is falling. So if he's falling, what do you think gonna happen with all the things that that he has proposed and pushed forward for you? That's gonna fall too.
Hey, it's like a tree falling over, right?
Yep.
And it's gonna fall. Motherfucker grab on that shit like it ain't going. Hey, you going down
Right.
with it?
You see, through.
Hey, you going down with? Hey, a lot of Jakes going down with the ship like this,
That's
man.
right. Proud.
Our people love Esau
Yep.
like that,
and you
though,
know, because the
man.
niggas, they said they shot the most fireworks that they done shot so many damn years.
Right.
They're showing you niggas is proud. You see,
Proud
they
to be
believe
American.
proud to be in America. They love this. They love this shit.
Stephen from
See?
Django.
They love this shit. Juneteenth too. All that's through. All that's bombing. Matter of fact, keep going, bro. Baba Kushak.
Isaiah 30, verse 7. For the Egyptians shall help in vain and to no purpose.
And to no purpose. So all the things that you think is good is really gonna be to no purpose. Keep going. Here's why.
Yep. And to no purpose.
Yep.
Therefore have I cried concerning this. Their strength is to sit still.
Their strength is to do what?
To sit still.
Their strength is gonna be to sit still. Meaning when they don't want goodies to be given out, and this system is falling, like the second great crash the Bible says is gonna happen, they're gonna do what? They're gonna sit still. I mean, they're gonna be like, well, we ain't got no answers for you. You see? You know how Esau do with that little smirk smile? He gonna be like, I don't know what to tell you, buddy. That's what he gonna tell you. Read it one more time.
It reads again, verse 7, for the Egyptians shall help in vain
Yep.
and to no purpose.
No purpose.
Therefore have I cried
Uh-huh.
concerning this.
Yep.
Their strength is to sit
They're
still.
gonna sit still, meaning they ain't gonna help your ass. Go ahead.
Verse 9, that this is a verse 8, now go, write it before them in a table
Yep.
and note it in a book,
Yep. That's why we're reading out the Bible. Go ahead.
that it may be for the time to come forever and ever.
Yeah, because it was first on scrolls, but it had to be put in a book. So it's been preserved forever and ever. Keep going.
It reads on verse 9, that this is a rebellious people,
Uh-huh.
lying children. Children that will not hear the word, will not hear the law of the Lord.
Right, man. This is a rebellious people, man. 'Cause here it is. Hey, the Lord's reaching out like we brought out earlier. Hey, the prophets is out daily. You know what I'm saying? Brothers go out different times all across worldwide.
Yep.
And what do people do, man? What do our people do? So like,
Swipe left.
our people, hey, I don't know, man. Them niggas ain't talking about nothing, man. Hey, man, the Lord, hey, man, what, man, them niggas ain't, man, niggas don't get a job, they scoff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Now, realizing that, hey, we in the end times, man, but
Yep.
I got a quick precept.
Yeah, go ahead, bring it
on that. This is Second Ezra's, Second Ezra's 9 and
40
we
minutes.
started
Say
6.
16. Say 16.
Second Ezra's 9
I know
and
it's
6.
been longer than that though.
Even so, the times also of the highest are plain beginnings and wonderful and powerful works and endings and effects and signs. Right, man. We telling you right now, those signs are now, man. This is the sign. This is the times that was preached about in the before times, man. This is the end, man.
Yep.
Hey, because we see prophecy kicking off left and right, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, all we really waiting for is the lockdown, the MOB,
Yep.
and the missiles.
Yep.
And we up out of here. But by that time, man, that's gonna be that dark time where you can't come back. So hey, now is the time, man.
Yep.
Hey, put that off the Terry day to day like we brought out
Yep.
earlier.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And everyone that shall be saved shall be able to escape by his works and faith whereby ye have believed. Right, man? You're going to be able to be saved by your faith and your works, man. So if you come in now, you can start building up what? Your works, man,
Yep.
which is your treasures in heaven,
Yep.
which will give you what? The love of the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? You gain the favor of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, and that Yahweh Shai can plead your faith, plead your cause to Yahweh, man.
That's right.
That's the whole point of this.
Right.
Then they shall be a pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they have cast them away despitefully, shall dwell in torments. Right, man, that's the 2/3 of you niggas, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, here it is. Prophets out, niggas out here scoffing, man, talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Whether you can talk shit in your head, you still talking shit, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So here it is. The prophets is out, hey, showing you mercy, kindness from the Heavenly Father, man, because it's not of us.
Yep.
We can't grant mercy to anybody, man.
That's right.
We doing this for the mercy of the Lord, too.
That's
But,
right.
hey, we presenting it to you from the Lord. And, hey, niggas scoffing at it, talking shit. Like I said, it's like the Lord is the baddest man on earth, man. The baddest man in the universe. You know what I'm saying? And hey, he giving you a pass right now, man. And you spitting in his face right now, man.
Yep.
You know? And I'm gonna keep going. And shall be preserved, verse 8, and shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in the land wherewith the borders I have sanctified them from the beginning. Right, man, because hey, the elect was sanctified from the beginning, man.
Right.
But it's going to be perils on the earth, man. That's the main point we're getting at, man.
Yep.
That y'all are not seeking the counsel from the perils that's come, man.
Yep.
Instead of taking the counsel of the Lord, you're taking it of the devil. Then, verse 9, then shall be a pitiful case, which now have used my ways, that they shall cast them away despitefully and dwell in torments, for such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me. Right, man? You people that sold out for the bag, man. Hey, man, you traded away your morals, man. Like if you want to play the corporate game, hey, you're going to have to sell out, man.
Yep.
You're going to have to be side by side with the moles, man.
Yep.
Except the transgenders. I was talking to my boss like a few weeks back, and she was telling me, she was like, yeah, at this company, you know what I'm saying, all the higher ups, we got to go to the pride parade to show support, man.
See? Boom.
She was saying, she was like, yeah, her husband, she had her husband going, he was like, and he had to get up out of there, man. You know what I'm saying? Because he wasn't with the shenanigans, though. But here it is, you know what I'm saying, the people in the higher up offices, he still say, yeah, if you want to keep your position, hey, man, you got to come out here and show support during the pride parade, man. You know what I'm saying? And come out here and be hand in hand. That's selling out, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It tell you in Psalms 101, I will set no wicked thing before me, and it will not cleave to me. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, to play that corporate game, you got to sell out. But if you sell out, you receive what? Benefits, man.
Yep.
That's why people aren't willing to cast off this world. Claim.
Yep.
But yeah, that's exactly what's going on in this world, man. Our people, they're receiving those benefits. That's why they want to stay enamored with this world. And ultimately, who? With their daddy Esau. That's why they go along with this program.
That's right. You talked about peril. Somebody give me, before we get back into that, 2nd Ezra 8, 2nd Ezra 8 and verse 50. Talking about those perils. 2nd Ezra 8 and 50. Because see them perils are going to come upon the earth. And in scriptures go into, what are you going to do when the Lord come and visit you? What are you going to do? What's going to be your plan of action, you know, when all this shit shut down? You got it?
2nd Ezra 8 and verse 50.
Going into the perils.
For many great miseries shall be done to them that, many great miseries shall be done to them in the latter time.
Yep, which is the last days now, right? In the latter time, go ahead.
Shall dwell in the world because they have walked in great pride.
Because they walked in great pride. So great miseries, peril, death, and destruction is coming to many people because they walk in great pride. You see? So that's what's coming. That's a promise from Yahweh Shemi Abashai. Anybody got anything?
Yeah, I got it's Jeremiah chapter 4, verse starting 21. How long shall I see the standard and how long shall I see the standard and hear the sound of the trumpet? So that's going into how over and over you're seeing these things happen. You're seeing all the signs of the Lord coming back, but it's going to come a time where there's not going to be any forgiveness or a chance to repent from that.
And then it said the trumpet too, right? That's hearing the prophets, right?
That's right.
Isaiah 58:1. How long they gonna hear the prophets blowing the trumpet?
Hey,
You got it? No, you got it.
I was just gonna say, man, hey, when the prophets ain't out here no more, hey, you people that didn't return, hey, man, you gonna be in deep doo-doo, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad.
SOL.
Yeah.
You got more on that up?
Verse 22. For my people is foolish, they have not known me, they are sad as children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge.
Yep.
So our people, Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, they're wise to do all this wickedness that they've learned from Esau and these heathens. But when they get a chance to come into the fold of Yahweh Bashim Shai, they don't understand how to move in righteousness.
They don't even understand the importance of being able to come back, being the chosen people, man. You know what I'm saying? Because hey, that's an important thing to be. Pretty much, man, we were set on the earth to be representatives of the Lord, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's why all these other nations mock us, man.
Yep.
It's like they're like, these the people the Lord love, man. These ignorant, degenerate niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we supposed to be the embodiment of Yahweh Bashim Shai on the earth, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, walking in righteousness.
Yep. Deuteronomy the 4th chapter. You right, bro. You got any more? Okay. Beautiful. Matter of fact, we already hit down to about 12.
No.
Okay, keep going about sir.
Yeah, Isaiah 30 verse 9, that this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord.
Yeah, hey, our people don't want to hear the law of the Lord. That's why the Lord said they're rebellious. Lying children. Why would the Most High call his people lying children? Because these niggas will say, I love God, God is in my heart. You know, I read the Bible 3 times. That's what these wicked ass niggas will say. You see? Because our people have the zeal, we know, but not according to knowledge. Matter of fact, give me Hosea 4:6. Hosea 4:6. Read that one more time.
Isaiah 30 and 9.
See, the Lord called his people out. See, Yahweh Bashim Shai, he don't spare no words. Go ahead.
Accountability. Verse 9, that this is a Verse 9, that this is a rebellious people, lying children, children that will not hear the law of the Lord.
Yeah, they won't hear none of the words of the Lord. Now, this is what the Lord say because they won't hear what he got to say.
All right, this is Hosea chapter 4, verse 6, right?
Yep.
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
See, they won't hear his words. That's why they ain't got no knowledge. So they destroyed because they don't have no knowledge. And they don't have no knowledge because they refuse to hear his words. For this they are willingly ignorant of. See, go ahead, keep going.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge.
Because you don't want to hear the words of the Most High. Go ahead.
I will also reject thee.
I'm going to reject your ass. Keep going.
That thou shalt be no priest to me.
A priest, and that's going into servitude. You can't serve the Most High if you ain't going to hear his words. Go ahead.
Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power.
Because you forgot the law of thy power. Now here's what else it says.
I will also forget thy children.
So that's why the Lord said he won't just forget you, he gonna forget your kids too. Ain't gonna be no covering for them either. That's why it tells you in Isaiah 13 that the children gonna be getting dashed to pieces and the women gonna be getting ravished. Hell, men gonna even be getting ravished. You see, it's gonna be judgment on men too. Go ahead. That was it?
Yeah. Verse 7.
What does verse 7 say?
It says, as they were increased, so they sinned against me.
Yeah, you can read that.
It says, verse 7, as they were increased, so they sinned against me.
Yep.
Therefore will I change their glory into shame.
Yep. So as our people increase, because the Lord said in Isaiah the 1st chapter, He nourished and brought up children. I mean, He took care of us. As they increased, it says He did nothing but add more sin unto sin, which is why He gonna bring total destruction. You see that? So that's what the Lord is bringing. We can go back there. Any precepts? Okay.
I got a quick one.
Okay, go ahead, bring it.
Just going into Jake not keeping that commandment, he gave his honor unto another people, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's what you're doing when you serve these devils, man.
Yep.
Here it is, you the people the Lord love, but you love another nation's God, man. Root for one, that this book
Prime example
of
right
the
there.
commandment of Yahweh and the law endure forever, right, man? So the law ain't been fulfilled, it hasn't been done away with. Hey, I mean, we still got to do what? Keep the law, man. And as we say that, some more pop up, man.
Yep. True.
And the law endure forever, and all they that keep it shall come into life, but such as leave it shall die.
Yep.
Right, man? So how can you say that you saved already, but it said that you have to keep it, man?
Yep.
You have to keep the law forever, man. The law's forever, and you have to keep it. And they that leave it shall die. So if somebody's teaching you that the law is done away with, then hey, they pretty much leading you on to death, man. Verse 2. And turn thee, O Jacob, take hold of it,
Keep it moving.
walk in the presence of the light.
Walk in the
that
presence of
thou
the light.
Mayest be illuminated.
Walk in the presence of the light so that you be illuminated. I mean, you got to come out the ways of the world. You see, the Most High is not here for 2/3 of our people. Why? Because they continue in the ways of wickedness, which clearly we see. We ain't got to even go into it. Clearly we see our people are in the ways of wickedness.
Hey, be illuminated. Hey, the scriptures talk about the light being coming unto the world in Isaiah 60, man. Hey, be in that light, man. The light of the Lord, man. The light is that glory and wisdom of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, man. Which our people take not part of, as we see, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
I got that word illuminated. I got that word. The word to illuminate means to make something visible or bright by shining a light on it. That's this truth. We are that light in a dark world. Isaiah 61:2, right? It says to make something visible by bringing light onto it, to light up. Some synonyms: to brighten, to irradiate, to enlighten. Also a synonym means to be given a greater form of knowledge and understanding, to be informed. See, our people are not informed, meaning they don't have the knowledge of the truth. It says to be informed on a matter, to make awake, to notify, to be awakened. So that light is going into being awakened. And 2/3 of our people are not awakened. That group of Jake women and the Sodomites that was with them, they threw. They don't have no light. The Most High gonna destroy them. That's why we even get into that. You see, we even get into that. So that shows you that our people 2/3 don't have the light. So count it a blessing that you got the light. You got it, bro.
Verse 3, give not thy honor to another, nor the things that are profitable unto a strange nation. Right, man, give not, this is salvation, man. Why would you give this up for a strange nation?
Inheritance.
You know what I'm saying? You gonna let Esau point the finger and laugh, yeah, I'm going double shot. Hey, I got that nigga there with me.
Yep.
Hey, them niggas coming with me.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You giving your honor, which, hey, it's gonna be, you gonna get your honor in the kingdom of heaven.
Yep.
You giving up that ticket to the kingdom of heaven to a strange nation, man.
Yep.
And they can't cash it in,
Nope.
so it's just going unused, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, because the Lord wanted his people to return, but he said they wouldn't, man.
Yep.
And the Lord is not a man that he should lie.
It tells you 2 Peter, not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance. He's not willing that any should perish, but he already said 2/3 ain't gonna do it.
Right.
No matter what you do, you can't save 2/3. So what we do is we come out here to proclaim this word to those that can hear and see spiritually, the elect, the hopeful elect, and we pray and hope that we are the elect. The Lord gave us a promise. He said he won't forget our work and labor of love, and if we endure to the end, those are gonna be the ones that's gonna be saved. That's the promise of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah.
But also, we come out here to take away the excuses
Yep.
of the 2/3.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, you niggas, once you see the men of the Lord, you have no more excuses.
Yep.
That's
No
right.
You know
cloak
what
for
I'm
your
saying?
sins.
You have no cloak for your sins anymore, man.
Yep.
You can't say, oh, I didn't know that was the way. You know what I'm saying? Like I bring out this testimony a lot, but hey, one of my cousins, nigga said, well, I hope the Lord forgive me for being lost. And I told the nigga, he not. You know what I'm saying? Hey, neither are you other 2/3 people, man. You know what I'm saying? Think that you're just gonna remain in darkness and you ain't gonna receive the rewards of those in darkness, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you're gonna receive the works that you gain, man. You say you're gonna reap what you sown, which is nothing but evil unto yourself, man. You know? But it all started with what, man? Trusting with this devil, man. Trusting with the man of sin, I have to say, the border of wickedness.
Yep.
Go ahead, grab that Sirach 12, start at verse 2. Because Because, hey, man, that's ultimately what it comes down to, man. You ain't following out the Yahweh Shem Shah, you following out the world.
Yep.
And who's the ruler of the world, man?
Yep.
Esau Edom, man.
Yep.
Esau Edom ruling the world. Hey, he's setting up the standard of the world. He tell you what's good, what's bad. Hey, proof for that was when I forgot which nation over in Africa was saying that, hey, pretty much they wasn't protecting the moles, man. Hey, Esau through the face of your boy Barack
No,
Obama.
you good. No, you good. Y'all fine. Y'all good.
Yeah, Esau through the face of.
I think that was Ghana. I think it was Ghana.
Ghana. Yeah, that's who exactly. It was somewhere with a G. I remember
Yeah,
that.
it's Ghana.
But yeah, Esau through the face of your boy Barack Obama said, "Hey, if you don't set up more protection for these moles, hey man, we gonna cut funding to your country, man." And what they do, man, they had to get in line, man, just to show you who's in charge of this place, man. You know what I'm saying? Because Barack Obama he don't have the power to do that shit by himself.
Right.
He following out the ways of his daddy too, Esau, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Go ahead, get that for me, y'all.
Yep.
This is Sirach chapter 12, verse 2. Do good to the godly.
Right, do good unto the godly, man. Who is the godly? The men out here doing the will of Yahweh Shem Shah, man. Like I tell you in Micah, was it 3 and 18, man? Matter of fact, I'll grab it just real quick, man. Because it's obvious who the godly are, man. It ain't hard. Whether you hate the godly or not, it's completely on you. But it's not hard to tell who the godly is, man. Micah 3 and 18. Then shall you return and discern between the righteous and the wicked, between him that serveth Yahweh and him that serveth not.
Yep.
Right,
Malachi 3:18. Yep.
Plain and simple, man. Malachi 3 and 18. It's made obvious who's serving the Lord and who not, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Who making themselves a fool to the world, hey, for the will of Yahweh Shem Shah, man.
Yep.
Who out here trimming their ways to be counted worthy of Yahweh Shem Shah, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't these Christians, and ain't these so-called Muslims, man. Hey, who teaching the truth of Yahweh Shem Shah? None of y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we the only ones, man. You know? But keep going in there.
I'm gonna add on to one
Okay,
one
come on.
precept.
Yeah, man.
Just to add on to who are those men? Who are truly those servants of the Lord? You see? Yep. Yeah.
This is Ezekiel 9 and 4. And the Lord said unto him,
Yeah. True. Go ahead.
go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
Who's sighing and crying that all the abominations is passed on, man? All the wicked laws that get passed, man? Are the Christians doing it? No. Are the Edomites doing it? They not doing it out of righteousness' sake. They doing it out of because they know they say they losing their country, man. They see what the federal government's doing, man, and they wanna prevail against that, man. But they ain't doing it out of righteousness because they ain't saying, "Oh, thus saith the Lord" with the scriptures, man. You know what I'm saying? But our people so simple, they don't even see that part coming through, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But that's why it's made obvious on who's actually serving the Lord Yahweh Shem Shah, man.
Yep.
And who you should be seeking counsel from, man.
Yep.
But because our people don't, man, they're gonna ultimately be destroyed, man. You know? Hey, matter of fact, get that we can end it off with 2 Peter 3 and 3 and 9. Yeah, man, because it's made obvious, man. It's not hard to tell, man. You know what I'm saying? Who's serving the Lord and who not, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Look at the way these niggas live, man. Look at how I've just seen niggas lately, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, from the pastor, the pastors, all the way down to the hood niggas on the block, man. All y'all in the same boat, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Degenerate people, man.
Yep.
You got that?
Submerged. Our people are submerged in wickedness,
God.
and they love it. Go ahead.
Enamored in iniquity.
Yep. Yep.
Go ahead and get that, bro.
2 Peter chapter 3, verse 9. You want me to start straight at 9?
Yeah. Or if you want to go up, you go up, go down. We ended this.
This 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 8. But beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing,
What's this one thing? Keep going.
that one day is with the Lord as 1,000 years,
Yep.
and 1,000 years